That's where the song came from. It was just, it was a
But
lyric.
which came first?
The song came first.
Oh, that's what I mean. The song, yeah. The
Oh,
song.
okay.
We just thought it was a pretty name, and after we had written the song, I thought, man, if I ever have a daughter, I'm going to name her Rebecca Lynn. You know, and it was years after that. But here's the crazy thing. This is fun about songs. You never know this can happen, but it was years later that the song was a hit, and she was named after the song. But I had to travel when she was like 3. I think. Let's see. She was born in 93, and wasn't the song a hit like 95, I want to say?
Somewhere
was it
up in 94, 95.
94, 95, yeah. So she was really young, but she was hearing that song on the radio while I was gone, and it was a connection I could have never had with her otherwise. You know,
awesome.
we didn't have that was.
You didn't have FaceTime.
We didn't have no, and
Get ear time.
Yeah, and that was a big deal. A lot of times when I play this song, I don't know if you want me to stop, so I'm not going to stop. I'll just play the song when I play it. But a lot of times, do you remember at the beginning? He goes, "Rebecca Lynn grew up in Carolina," and then it goes, "Her daddy's pride and all her mama's charm." That little part right there. So she came up to me in the kitchen one day, and she said, she was dead serious. "Dad," I said, "I'm looking," because it's like something's coming. I was not born in Carolina. I was born in Tennessee. I said, "Well, I know, honey, but we wrote the song before." She goes, look at me like I don't care. That's not the truth, man.
She's like, "Fix it."
Yeah. And she said, "I don't have green eyes. I have blue eyes."
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at her. So from then on out, I had to figure out how to sing it with that part of her.
So do you now sing it with the?
I sing "Blue Eyes Full of Fire." And, and grew up in Tennessee, and I'll pause and kind of make a joke. But the funniest thing is I realized, now, wait a second. Now that we're here, I can switch that around. And I can sing her mama's pride and all her daddy's charm and get away with it.
yeah, you can.
Skip Ewing is with us. Here is one of the great songs, Rebecca Lynn, sung by Brian White, written by Skip Ewing.
Rebecca Lynn grew up in Carolina, half a mile from Tucker Cherry's farm. A quiet girl with green eyes full of fire, her daddy's pride and all her mama's charm. Rebecca Lynn became my heart's desire long about the start of 2nd grade, when Mrs. Rosenblum let me sit beside her. We passed notes and after school we played. We got to singing "Ring Around the Rosy," pocket full of dreams and posies. Patty cake, a baker's man, tag your it and kick the can. And I think I hear my mama calling, gotta go. And man, I loved her so. High school days, me and Becky learning what it really means to be in love. Give and take and holding back for heaven's sake, then fighting for a week and making up. I said, "Please, Becky, won't you marry me?" Prom night in my car out by the curb. She was so surprised. First she laughed and then she cried. And somewhere in my heart I'm sure I heard, "Ring around the rosy," pocket full of dreams and posies. Patty cake, a baker's man, tag your it and kick the can. And I think I hear my mama calling, gotta go. And man, I loved her so. You guys were asking me about like little stories. Well, I just sang it that way to show you. I had originally written it that way with Dawn, and then I thought, well, how cool would it be if we if she flashed the porch light instead of here instead of keeping the same. So that's when I said, Brian, you should sing it with a Mama flashed the porch light for me, gotta go. Yeah, so little
I
things
love
like
that.
Yeah.
That's exactly because that's we all relate to that. I mean, it's so good.
My mom would hit me with the Q-beam. And if you don't
Can
know
you make
what
that
a
work?
Q-beam is, look it up.
Can you hit that?
It was like, come in.
Mama hit me with that Q-beam.
It looked like the bat signal. Boy, you better get in here.
I was blinded.